Hi everyone, my name is Miss Allison and I am going to be building out a van, and I'm doing a camper van, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be traveling around the United States, and I am going to be visiting family child care preschool programs. And I thought building out a van would be the perfect thing to take along with me. And I just want to document my process as I'm doing this. The first thing I did was I took some paper and some cardboard and I cut out my templates of all my shelves and of course my windows, and I did my reflectix. This is my floor cut out right here. This was my second attempt to a floor. And here are some side pieces here. And the tools that I pretty much used is, I did have to buy a new jigsaw, and my other one was about 30 years old. And then I used sandpaper, and then I used a big drill bit for certain areas where I was cutting out the plywood, so that would allow me to make sharper turns with my jigsaw. And there's my scrap. I'm pretty much using almost all recycled wood in my project. Let's see, there was one piece of plywood that I did have to buy only because I had to redo my floor. And this is the back of it. I also installed a hitch for my cargo box. I have a cargo box, and I installed the wiring harness for my lights on my cargo box. And this is the solar. I did buy a 100-watt solar panel. And what I did was I set it up on my roof of my van. I set it up using, let me show you how I did this. I used cable clamps to hold it on this bracket right here. And then I bought this, these steel, those steel poles with the holes in them, and then I attached the panel to this here, and then attached this to my roof rack. And that's a 100-watt solar panel. And then I made it so that it would go behind my roof rack, so you wouldn't really be able to see it very well, and then also to have it more aerodynamic. And then I've taken the wires. I'm going to do a little bit more work on tying those down so they're not so noticeable. And then I brought it down here, and then I brought it in through here, and I took off my brake light here, and I was able to drill up underneath so that I could snake it through here and then bring it underneath here, and there's plenty of play under here for the wire to come through. I just wanted a nice clean look. And these here, I bought a cushion, some high density foam at Home Depot. I bought an already, well, it wasn't already sliced, it was a 6-foot section, which ended up being not quite 6 feet. So I'm a little bit short. It actually was 70 inches long, not 72 inches long. And then I added a foam, I believe a 3-inch foam topper. So it's a total of 5 inches of high density foam and memory foam topper. And then here I have my Iceco refrigerator, and it's not very big, but it's just gonna you know, be for one person. And then here's my new floor that I put, and then the board was a little bit warped, so I'm just leaving these rocks in just to weigh it down to make it more straight. So this is the beginning of my building. I just put up this archway yesterday, and I'm going to be attaching this to my handles next. I made a little hole right here to reach my button for my door, my electric door. And then this is actually going to be my kitchen area. And then these here are going to be cabinets over here. And then here's my bed, which will slide out. And yeah, so it'll be a nice relaxing chair when it's up, and then I can just slide it down and use it for my bed. And that's a water storage tank. I believe it's a 6-gallon. And let me see what else I did. Oh, and I also installed these window deflectors, and I do have my Reflectix, the beginning of them, so I have that. And then also I'm doing Velcro window screens, but yeah, I'm in the process of doing that. And then that goes, let's see, it's gonna go up over, you know, around the windows. That's the Velcro that I have. So I'll be doing those, and yeah, so that's where I am at my build right now. It's finally starting to look like something. I'm getting excited about hopefully taking my first real camper trip, and in February when I'm on school break. And then I'll show you, I wanted something that I could, of course I'm in the garage, I wanted something where I could document all my trips. So what I did was, where the archway goes in the front area, the front of the cab area, I thought what I would do is buy stickers for each place that I go to, so I would be able to have a souvenir but not really take up too much space or add too much weight to my van. So that's my first sticker, and that was Matanima Falls, I think that's what it was called. It was that really pretty waterfall, and I think it's too dark in here to be able to see it. And then here's the other side. I'm going to turn the light on in the garage. Let's see if that helps any. Yeah, so this is the other side right here. And then, let's see. Yeah, so it's coming along. I'm really excited to be venturing out. I've had this van for 9 years now, and I've only put 40,000 miles on it. So I'm excited to rack up some miles and explore the United States. And also, hopefully be able to visit some amazing family child care preschool programs. So, all right, so that's my documentation of the beginning stages of my van build. And I'll be updating again pretty soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.